As Highland councillors prepare to meet tomorrow to discuss plans to move 300 asylum seekers to a former army base in Inverness, community leaders in the city are appealing for reasoned debate and calm. Concerns have been raised online over the proposals for Cameron Barracks, with a petition against the plans gathering pace. Charities and groups say the move must be managed properly, but also with compassion. Nicola McCallie reports.
It's just over a week since plans to house 300 asylum seekers at Cameron Barracks were revealed. Since then, the issue has caused division, politically and in the community. Online, a petition against the move has reached over 10,000 signatures. With talks of protests and counter-protests, community leaders are appealing for a reasoned debate and some compassion.
They will move away from everything that they know and the support of family and friends. So that was what kind of stirred us to want to say, there's something different. There are people behind this. These people are somebody's son, somebody's brother.
Highland-based children's campaigners spoke up online against hate speech and say language used in the debate is important.
It was just quite a simple reminder that we're all role models for children and they're watching our behaviour right now. That children will be looking at every post, every comment on Facebook, and they're learning from that. And if they start to realise that that's acceptable, then that's the way they're going to behave when they go into schools.
Tomorrow, Highland councillors will hold a special meeting to discuss how the region will deal with the issue. It had been claimed the authority had not been consulted on the plans, but it's emerged an invitation to an online meeting had been missed in early October.
It's a challenge, of course, and I'll be looking for reassurances because it is, after all, in the centre of Inverness and it's going to have a big impact on people. Security is obviously part of this plan, but overall, I want to see the organisations, public, private, voluntary, working together, cooperating.
We need to know who they are, so we need to know what languages they speak and what their background is, but most of all, we need to welcome these people into Inverness and we need to reassure the public.
Today, Scottish Secretary Douglas Alexander said it was unfair to say there had been no dialogue with the relevant authorities.
The legal obligation that we have as a UK government to provide appropriate accommodation to asylum seekers is one that is a matter of significant public sensitivity. But I don't think it would be fair to suggest that there hasn't been engagement by the Home Office colleagues who lead on this matter for the UK government with a range of local organisations, including the Scottish Government.
Let's keep calm, have a rational discussion about this, find the correct solution. But it is not Cameron Barracks in Inverness, and a huge number of constituents have made that absolutely clear to me. And my question to John Swinney is, will you support Inverness? Will you ask the UK government to think again?
Tomorrow's meeting will open up more debate on how the Highlands and its services will cope with those being sent here to the barracks. It's expected that members will agree to write to the Home Secretary to press for more details on how it will happen. Nicola McCallie, STV News.